Welcome back. Hope you're having a good week so far. We are now coasting into Wednesday, and as we take a look at your current temperatures, generally in the 50s and 60s here locally, so a very warm start to this Wednesday morning. During the afternoon, we will climb up into the low 80s here across the valley, mid to upper 70s in places like Blue Ridge and Murphy, so much warmer than what we had yesterday, and breezy. The wind gusts are really going to pick up later this afternoon, upwards of 30, maybe even 35 miles per hour. Wind advisories are in effect along the Cumberland Plateau down into northeast Alabama and for the East Tennessee mountains, all because we're going to have a really tight pressure gradient here across the Tennessee Valley due to low pressure tracking across the central part of the country. Look at this, severe weather already breaking out across Oklahoma, Kansas, going to move into the Mid-South later today. For us, we're kind of in the middle, so things are going to be relatively quiet, but look at this. Level 5 out of 5 risks for West Tennessee, including Memphis. Now, we do have a marginal risk for some strong storms, but a lot of this is going to stay to our northwest. If we have any pop-ups, they could become strong, but again, it looks like we're going to stay dry today, and you can see that with our futurecast. So as we get into your afternoon, there could be a bubble up, but here comes that system. It's going to approach West Tennessee later this evening by 8 o'clock. Look at these storms just mowing through the western part of the state. And then as we get into early Thursday morning, it gets a little bit closer, but look what happens as we get into the latter half of Thursday into the afternoon. That front lifts back to the north. So with high pressure just off to our east, that's going to protect us from any of the severe weather and flooding potential through the rest of the week. So this system is going to bring a lot of bad weather to places like Kentucky, down into Memphis, Arkansas, Missouri, and parts of the Midwest, while we're kind of just going to stay dry and breezy here across the Tennessee Valley. And even through Friday and Saturday, the same area is just going to get round after round after round of heavy rain. But as we get into late Saturday and Sunday, finally, this system starts to move. And by the time we get into, I'd say Sunday morning, we'll have the chance for some rain and maybe even a strong storm or two. It doesn't look like we're going to get any widespread severe weather, but we're really going to dodge the worst of this once again. And then after this front finally passes through later this weekend, it's going to turn much cooler here across the Tennessee Valley. But tomorrow, again, conditional threat for some strong storms along the Cumberland Plateau. But the next 2 days, I'm only putting in about a 20% chance of storm activity here locally. And then Friday, that threat starts to lift back to the north and west as that front kind of wavers back and forth. And then as it comes through on Sunday, we could pick up anywhere from 1/2 inch to up to 2 inches of rain here across the Tennessee Valley. And then behind all this, again, it turns cooler, but ahead of that, we could have near record temperatures Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, closing in on 90 degrees. Storms early Sunday, and then going into next week, we're going to turn much cooler. Highs back in the 60s, and we can't even rule out a little bit of patchy frost, especially in the higher elevations, either Tuesday or Wednesday morning. So we're going from near 90 to lows in the 30s.
We all know these people. Shorts no matter what, right? Mm-hmm. Shorts in the 90s, shorts in the 30s. Many of us are going to bust our shorts out for the first time this year.
Yeah, I've already been wearing them, but
But you're not a through the winter type of guy.
Oh no,
No, he's not that. They're out there, and that's okay, right?
yeah, it feels good out there. Yesterday was perfect, so
So don't plant just yet.
I would wait until at least the end of next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
And plant wearing or not wearing shorts, doesn't matter.